Okay, so one of the questions that came up, and it comes up regularly as people talk to me, is how to deal or how to relate to people, especially people in our families who have wandered away from the church, who are not practicing Catholics anymore. The one question was particularly about a family member who had left the church because of all the scandal in our church over some of the offences against children. There are many reasons why someone steps away from the church, and it can be heartbreaking. I find especially with parents, grandparents, who are so worried about their children and grandchildren, they see them making poor decisions. In our church, of course, it is a duty of ours to attend Mass every Sunday. In fact, it's so much of a duty that if we miss Mass on a Sunday, we're supposed to mention it in confession. But there are some members of our families who have just kind of wandered away completely. They've given up, either because they don't like something in the church or they've had a bad experience, and it can be hard to know what to say and what to do. If we remember that the basic principle of the faith is always about love, that's the way that we relate to this. The most powerful thing that you can do for someone who you're close to who is making poor decisions or is not living the faith is to pray for them, is to give them over to God. Every person is a child of God, and he, as we know from the scriptures, Jesus talks about the lost sheep, how the shepherd leaves the 99 and goes after the one lost sheep. And that's God. There is nowhere so far away that God can't find a person. There are people in my life that I've been praying for many, many years, and praying that they would come back to the faith, even members of my own family. Often the temptation, of course, is to challenge them, to engage them, and sometimes that's appropriate to engage the conversation with them, but that's not always the most fruitful. In fact, in my own experience, sometimes when I've tried to do that, it's kind of driven the person a little further away because they feel judged. People are drawn by love. That's the way that Jesus lived his ministry. He loved people. People were drawn to that. And so pray for them. Continue to pray. Persevere. Even if you realize, wow, man, I've been praying for this person for a long time, and Jesus doesn't seem to be answering my question. Pray and do not lose heart. The great challenge for us, of course, is that our lives have to be a witness of love, so that the people that we love, and anyone who sees our life, sees that we love in such a way that they think they have something that I don't have. So pray, persevere. When the moment seems right, and if God opens up a situation, engage the conversation. Remember, the scriptures also say, speak the truth in love. Speak the truth in love. Everything has to be done in love. And of course, finally, let the witness of our life be a witness of love that is attractive not just to our family, but to the world itself.